Elsewhere podcast with Kat.
So much louder than I expected.
I was over here trying to catch the groove.
My intro was made by, there's a band, you can't see them, but right here, there's a signed autograph picture of As the Structure Fails. They custom wrote that for me.
Wow. Hold on.
Yeah, go ahead.
My sink is doing something weird. Hey, Katie, do the sink for me. I'm sorry, y'all. I got some plumbing issues here, y'all, and it makes loud noises.
What's up, you guys? Welcome in. This is another one of our conversations, and this time I got King BLITZ on, which I have been angling for this for a minute. I'm
so sorry.
I've been asking for a while, and in the meantime, like when I first asked, I think I was like under 1,000. I was like at 500 or something. And now I'm like 11,000. So I'm like, hey, I just feel like, I have a little bit more pull. Like, yeah, let's get people.
You had pull at 1,000.
No. I know. I've been really trying to get this to happen because I've been following you for a minute. I don't watch as much content as I used to. I used to watch lots and lots of content, lots and lots of reactions. I just don't have time for it anymore. In the last 2 years, everything I'm doing in the background is growing. So, but I do catch what you're doing. I do see, I do notice. And I have been honestly loving the journey that you've been on for the past couple of years and the honesty that you bring to your content. And I'm all here for that. I'm all about being authentic and real. I mean, content is for clicks unless you're being authentic. And then it comes from here. I don't know. It just hits
that's
different.
Right. No, that's right.
It just hits different. I don't know. I have people all the time tell me, well, this is what we want. I'm like, that's nice.
Yeah, man. Sometimes you got to, follow your heart, man, do what's true to you and let that project to the screen. I think that's what creates, the audience, that the following that you, yearn for. People think it's a button that you click, but it's really a work in progress. So I salute to you for continuing and building yourself to this point. You're definitely going to be in 1 million soon.
Oh, yeah. Probably, I don't know, maybe in next 30 days. No, I'm kidding. What's funny is someone recently was making a comment. I'm not going to say who. They were making a comment. Mm-hmm. And they're like, if only it was 10 million and just think of how cool that would be. And then saying, oh, don't worry, it's going to happen. And I'm like, is it though? I'm pretty realistic. And I know.
Yeah. I mean,
the chances of people hitting 10 million, even in this space that we are in.
I'm just trying to get 1 million, y'all. 10 million? What?
That's what I'm saying.
That's a feat. That's PewDiePie. No, yeah, but a lot of people don't understand the politics behind being a content creator on this platform as well, for sure.
Yeah.
They think, again, back to what I was just saying a second ago, they think it's a button that you click, but nah, man, it's a whole lot behind this.
No, absolutely.
But being realistic, I'll tell you this. At one point when I started on the platform, I remember having conversations with people whom were veterans, so to speak, and they would tell me certain stories and, hey, you'll be able to do this and you'll be able to do that and you'll see this and you'll see that. And I remember thinking, how? And then, I say about a year or two later, I remember referring back to the conversation going, wow, every last one of those things happened. So, yeah, you'll be surprised. That's all I'm saying. You will be surprised. Just relentless in your pursuit.
By the way, what's up to the chat? I see you guys in here. Jared holding it down. Always. There's Ben is in here. Kit's in here. I see. I'm scrolling through right now. Casey, I think you can see the chat too if you want to. And you're welcome to acknowledge or talk to them at any point in time because you do this too. Right? So it's actually, that's the most fun interviews I ever have are with people that do this.
Donde eres the chat? I don't see it.
Go to your right hand side and it should say comments. If you click it, it should pull up.
Oh, I see them.
Yeah. And I don't know if you can, but I can always highlight some. There's Helen's in here, Wallflower, TD.
I see you, TD, freelancer, my guy. We got Bent. Whoa. Bent. Oh, whoa. That got it. Boy, you had an interesting time in your school years, didn't you? Casey Rickman, shout out to you. I mean, this is dope. I see the love up in here, man. I feel
And the thing is, and most of the people that have ever watched any of my interviews and stuff, they know that it's like, I don't care if there's 2 people here. I don't care if there's 100 people here. None of it matters. What matters is the conversation and just the being able to pick your brain and kind of see where you've been coming from and like how you've been progressing in your progress with your content and all of in your music and all the things. So I'm excited to get into some of that. And this is more like a conversation than it is like a Q&A. So
Okay, cool.
The only person I really did kind of a Q&A with was Tom, because I needed to be prepared.
Oh, I totally understand. Yeah, shout out to
like, wait
I
a
can't even
minute.
think of his name. What is Tom? What is this man's name? I'm high, y'all. I know his name.
Tom McDonald.
Dang, I couldn't eat. I was like restaurant. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, I know it's after a restaurant.
Funny.
My bad, Tom McDonald. But yeah, I totally
That's
understand.
funny. No,
Totally
that's
understand.
funny. What's up, Bad Wolf? No, the thing is that, like I said, I've watched your progress over the course of the last couple of years. I've seen where you've come from, where you've been. And there's some really big topics to talk about. And obviously one of them is your music. I actually have your music video pulled up on this other screen that you can't see over here. If you want me to play it, it's up to you.
Oh, of course. I'm not sensitive about mine.
Don't play the music video that I spent all this time and energy and poured my heart into.
Well, you know what?
I don't
Actually,
want anyone to see it.
It's a lot different because I'm horrible at being a rapper. Like the whole promotion of it and all that. Like
I was like, wait, you're a great artist.
I appreciate God for allowing me this talent, but like I'm horrible at rap, at being a rapper. So I'm at a stage now where my strategy is no strategy. My strategy is literally I just need to make a song, get it mixed up real well, shoot a video, put it out.
Yeah,
with a little money behind it to get it to my follower and just keep. So yeah, that's my strategy now. As to where back in the past I used to make all these promises to myself and even my followers that I couldn't even keep. Because life was life. So yeah, I was like, you know what? Let me stop doing that. I'm just here.
I respect that so much because a lot of people really do that. And that was like the comment that I was talking about where they were like, oh, we'll just wait for it. We're going to hit. And it's like, stop making these abstract, just crazy promises. Like just be here. That's why people are here. And the fact is that sometimes something will pop off. Sometimes you can put your heart and soul and a lot of money into a video and it's just going to like, it just does. And sometimes one that you just kind of threw out there because I didn't know what else to do with it. And it just pops off. Like
exactly.
It's crazy how that works or doesn't work.
Yeah, no, it is. The songs that I used to put out that I would think is sort of B-side, C-side, those would be the records that resonated the most with people. And it would be very surprising. But even to your point, a lot of my music videos that I put, little effort into were the ones that ended up getting the most views and the most engaged. But I think it's an authentic feel to it. It's not so proppy. It's not so, and I think a lot of people can see that through the screen as well, even through your music. So I think, I can see why that works and why that happens for sure.
Bad Wolf, you're right. She says great artists usually aren't the best promoters. However, we all are aware of a marketing genius that is really good at making music and promoting himself everywhere. So that's not always the case, but you are generally right. That's why they have their teams that help them do all that stuff. They hire social media managers and things like that in order to push their stuff out into the universe, which makes sense because the way that your brain works as an artist is not the same way that it works as a consumer. And it's not the same way it works as like a social media content creator. They're different hats, I guess you would say, different approaches to thought process. A lot of artists are driven by emotion. It's their outlet, right? And so it's hard to reconcile content promoting yourself that doesn't seem either super conceited or, selfish, egotistical, and then your emotions get involved, your fifis get involved. And unfortunately, it just makes it not quite hit the same as if someone from the outside came and cut it up, put it into a short and put it out there.
For sure. But also to add to that, being a content creator for so long also helped you deal with the critics of music. Because I tell people, when you're a content creator, you get comments that are extreme. It's either they really like it or they really hate it.
Oh, yeah.
So, you over time, you kind of grow numb to that. So That's why I told you. I don't know if I mentioned this to you, but I mentioned to everybody. I'm not sensitive about. Can I curse here?
Yes.
Just one time. I'm not sensitive about my shit. You know, it just is what it is. If you don't like it, you don't like it, and it doesn't make me look at you differently or negatively. But a lot of artists cannot handle that. Like I'm in a studio just the other day, and I was an artist playing his records, and I'm going through them. And I'm going, yeah, man, this is nice. This is nice. I was like, oh, this is my least favorite. Immediately, my mama liked this song. I was like, oh, okay.
Nobody said your mom had great taste. I'm just saying. Well, that's the thing though, is I understand because I'm starting to now that I'm growing, I'm starting to get to the point where I'm getting enough comments that I can't necessarily keep up with them anymore, which is wild to me. But
you got your notifications muted yet?
Oh yeah, that's been that way for like 4 months now.
Well, welcome to the game.
Because
I cannot. It's just ding, 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 ding.
Well, see, before I muted it before it got that bad, because what it was is it was like there were so few that the crappy ones would stick to the top. Like, you know, the 3, right? So then that stupid mean one would just sit there and I'd be obsessively refreshing, right? And nothing would like, Jared's helped me out with this before. I've asked him, can you go like bump that comment, which means drop comments so that it pushes it out of the way. Because I showed him, I'm like, this is what I'm seeing and it's driving me crazy. And he's gone and put comments just to bump it out. I don't need that anymore because now they flow pretty quickly. But I muted it because I'm like, I cannot live in this space where I am constantly refreshed. I already do, but I mean, where I'm constantly refreshing because I do it enough as it is. I don't need my phone dying because it's trying to tell me 35 times. I also have the entirety of YouTube muted. No notifications from YouTube whatsoever.
Right.
Like I have Discord. Finally, I muted all of Discord so I don't get any notifications on purpose because I'm that person. The second one comes in, I'm like, what? Do you need me? Because I work behind the scenes a lot with different artists and YouTubers and stuff. So I'm always like, if you need me, and then I'm like, they have my number. They can just text me.
Yeah.
You know,
well,
so
I'll tell you what, one of the greatest things that happened to me was it sucked at the time, but it was actually getting demonetized on YouTube because it forced me. No.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I didn't think you still were.
No, they had me in tears and everything. But you know, the reason why it was devastating at the time, but it was great because it took me out of the competition aspect of it. And I'm not saying that's what you're saying. But for me, it was looking at other people's kinds, why my videos ain't doing this and why this ain't happening, or I'm putting this level of all those, you know, metrics into it. And once I was demonetized, it took me out of the race.
Yeah.
And once it took me out of the race, that allowed me to, with the comments and everything, how do I say it? It humbled me in a way to like, wow, you know, I'm basically losing everything, but also it started to, you know, shift my focus into what was important. So all the negative comments and things of that nature just became abstract to me. Just, oh, well, you know, you can feel that way and you're in the title today. And I start having them thoughts like, well, I have negative thoughts about people too. So, you know, it'd be narcissistic not to think that people fast forward, you know, when I was able to get back into it, it just became more freeing for me in that way. It was just like, wow, you know, I was at a point to where I was out of the race. I didn't have a dog in the fight. Now that I'm back, hey man, yeah, I do got a big head. You know, some dude told me he was like, you got small teeth and big gums. And I went in the mirror, I was like, I do.
Me, I think that's like, this is low people to like attack looks. Like we all look different, okay? We're all not the same. We are not cookie cutters. But here's the thing. I had a cheat code. I had a cheat code when I started doing reactions, which was back in last June. I jumped from 1,000 to 11,000 now. My cheat code is that I have been behind the scenes on channels and with artists and stuff for years. So I'm in the chat moderating for people. I don't do it as much anymore. I just don't have time. But like running their Discords, doing their content, seeing what they're putting out there and stuff like that, seeing the feedback that they're getting. And just, I've kind of been, it numbed me. And plus I'm on for Tom. So when he's live and the chat's going 80,000 miles an hour, I am like,
half the world hates him.
Well, that's the thing is it's like, if he's getting this level of absolute disgusting hate
Yeah.
I can handle someone being like, you suck. Like, you know, I can handle that. Like,
Woo.
it just exactly. It gives me
What's
some
up?
perspective. And that is, I'm all about perspective. I think that I have been blessed to have the opportunity to kind of go behind the scenes and see all of the different inner workings of it. I'm
Mhm.
on for Knox, I'm on for Truth, I'm on for Cliff, I'm on for, like, the list keeps going on and on and on. And so I've had everybody who comes in there and is like, yeah, I hate you. They're like, I hope you have a great day. I'm like, I've been like, bitch, what?
Yeah, get like that because you know you some people are just miserable, man, and also
Yeah.
some people are super tough when it becomes behind behind a keyboard, you know, watching
Yeah.
somebody on the screen. So I don't know, man. It's just sometimes you'll be sitting there arguing with a 7-year-old, don't even know it.
I think about that all the time. I'm like,
I'm gonna be beefing with somebody in elementary.
you're sitting at home, like watching the content. I'm not mad about it. Like, I'm not mad about it, but like, you are so hurt by the fact that I didn't like run around in a circle and, you know, scream and cry. People get mad because I don't cry. They get super
I cry.
pissed off. I don't, though. 90% of the time I don't, unless it's something that's directly affiliated with something
Oh,
I've been through.
I've been like, I
Right?
didn't know
I'm
you was
not
a gangster like that. I was a little scared for a second. Hold up.
I'm not emotionally empathetic. I'm
Gotcha.
cognitively empathetic. I'm not emotionally empathetic. So
Boom.
I'm just saying, like, I had to research it because I'm like, what is wrong? People are like, how could you not cry? And I'm like, oh, wasn't that
It's not
serious?
that
Like,
deep.
it's
But you'll realize people want you to be concerned by the things that they're concerned by. And I tell people all the time, my criteria in life is I live by my criteria. You have a criteria. The things that you hold value to or don't hold value to aren't the same things that I hold value to or don't hold value to. So
yeah,
I can't expect to feel, how do I say, convicted in your beliefs if I'm moving in my beliefs and didn't know that that's how you move. Now, I'm not saying that I will deliberately disrespect you. Don't
right.
misunderstand that. You know, I'm not. If you set boundaries, I'm not purposely gonna step over those because I feel righteous of some sort. But at the same time, I'm not gonna, dumb down who I am either. But
No,
yeah.
and I get that. And I also see it on the flip side as well, is that on the flip side of that, like a different aspect to it is that something that I can handle with no big deal without hardly blinking and without stumbling at all might actually devastate somebody else. So our
Mm-hmm.
level of ability to handle stress in whatever capacity that it is not the same. We are not the same. I might not be able to handle this particular subject matter or maybe this particular behavior. Being embarrassed in public is like my worst fear. Like, sincerely, but other people are like, woohoo, you know, in public. And so it's just, it's not the same. We are different people. We have different experiences that have built us to the people we are today.
Definitely. You know what's crazy? I lost that fear when I used to stream the versus battles live. I ended up streaming one time and I was in front of 70,000 people on my live stream. Like, I was freaking out. But at the end of the live stream, it was just like, you had a lot of people embracing me. Of course, you had people opposing it. But at the end of it, it was just like, wow. I was just, who's better at being me than me?
Exactly. Do you? You're the only one who can.
Me. Like, it was that moment for me, though. Yeah.
That's in my profile. It says, do you? You're the only one who can.
Yeah, for sure.
Because honestly, nobody's going to do it like you do. And with the, nobody's seeing through your eyes.
She
Bottom
said,
line.
it says, Woodflower says, young ones are cruel little burgers these days. I know, man. Look, I got three of them.
He's also buggers. You know, buggers.
Oh, okay, boogers. Okay, you see, I'm dyslexic too, y'all. Don't. All right.
No, I was like, I just pictured little burgers with legs, like running around. I was like, wait a minute.
Hey, you know.
I have to turn my air up. It's hot in here. You see, I'm turning red.
What? You like yours? You like 85 on 85?
I have 7 monitors and I have all my lights on, and I have to shut the door down because, so I'm like
another 20.
No,
about
I have
114 degrees right now.
This is my work setup, and then here's my streaming setup. So
you just switch sides, you just work.
I literally turn around and I scoot right over here. And if people are messaging me while I'm working, sometimes if it's something that like, hey, can you real quick? I'll turn all the way around and reach my arm across, and I'm like, I got you. I'm typing like this because I don't want to move my chair because I'm comfy. Like,
Man, I had to start standing up. That's what I'm doing now.
This desk, my work desk, I have a thing on it where it goes up and down.
I got me a little pew over here. I got a church pew. You over here like, and in a name.
Before we go any further, can I play your song? I'm gonna play it on here with us on here. And yeah, this just came out yesterday?
Yes, it did.
I pre-watched. I did not pre-watch, but I'm saying because when I made that post, it was the first song that came up and it started auto playing, and it was like, I was like, that beat's fucking hard. Okay.
Appreciate it.
So I clicked it and I hadn't heard it yet. So I just was like, okay, well, this went hard. So let's do this one. And then I had put the background, I put Atlanta because you're from Atlanta. I would have been
originally from Gary, Indiana, but yeah.
Well, I mean, you and then I noticed that your thumbnail had Atlanta, and I was like, oh, look at me. I'm awesome. I pre-watched the internet. Just kidding.
Yeah, you did.
I didn't. But I guessed. But we're gonna play your new song, which is called
Bet I Do.
Let me see if I remember how to share my screen. Okay, hold on. To make sure that it gives me, it's easiest with 2 monitors, you think? Also share audio. Yeah. Yes.
I'm about to get a third one at this point. I'm telling y'all, man. But I resonated when you said that, when you talked about the heat, because I'm over here really trying to tell my body to stay cool. This light in my face is whew.
I know that's why I get I start yawning in the middle of live streams, because it's just for some reason I get hot. That's why my jacket's halfway off my shoulder, because so my fan can cool me off.
Since we in church.
All right, so I don't know what the polka dots is going on over here, but hey, we're gonna roll with it.
Let's get it.
All right, you guys ready? It should be turned up. It's not. Let's turn it up. I hope I don't blast your ears out. If I do,
please do.
This is King Blitz Bet I Do official music video. Like he went there. Let's go. Don't you copyright me.
I'm gonna release it.
Yo. They gon' doubt what they don't understand. They gon' mimic what they can't now plan. I know that I'm the reason that they all got a stance. Ain't hurting, I've been thumbing through the band. I don't trust nobody, so your code gets scanned. Unless you got a VPN. I was at my lowest and they ain't give a damn. Even when I'm up high, but the place still land. I bet I do. Little little chick with a man, I'm cool just knowing that I can. I bet I do. Curve 10 out of 10, she don't know me, but she claims she a fan. I bet I do. Watch me
trying to repeat me.
That I didn't plan. I bet I do. Yeah,
I'm gonna pause it for a second. So here's the thing: it's that it's you say a line, you go, "I bet I do," and it sticks in your head. I was walking around yesterday. I was like, I bet I do. Gotta feed.
You know what I'm saying? That's what
I bet I do.
That's what I felt like. When I hear instrumentals, that's the only the first thing that kind of come out is the first thing I try to put on there. And bet I do was like, man, yeah, I bet I do. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's the thing, though. It's like, I gotta feed the cat. I bet I do. Gotta switch the laundry. I'm just saying. It's stuck in my head. But this beat goes hard. You don't make your beats, do you?
I make some of them, but this was produced by 808 Easy.
Okay. That's good. I heard the tag. I heard the tag in it. I forgot.
Yeah.
Obviously, my brain is functioning on full capacity right now.
I bet it do.
That's it. I'm gonna say that to everything.
I bet I do. Yeah, I'm just doing what I'm supposed to. Ain't never had a motherfucking go-to. And I had to cut ties with the old crew. Shit, you ain't seen the hate that I drove through. And I remember skipping meals just for making shit the crib stay mine with a motherfucking no-do. But then my pen fed more than my 9 to 5 did. Had a lot on my plate, still no food. But that was all no. You know I get paid off game, not give me it. Talk shit, but you broke, what's the image? Ban him with the hustle, no limit. He ain't shooting no shots, he ain't getting no percentage in the game being sold. Just tax for the interest. Came with the bounce, but I spit like a chemist. Made the first flip, all prayer and ambition.
Yeah, I gotta stop it for a second. So by the way, Now I might be reaching a little bit, but the percentage applied like to 4 things in those couple lines.
Uh-oh.
It applied to you're shooting your shot, the percentage, which would be your point making percentage, right?
Yep.
When you play sports.
Now, anything you say after this point is about to amaze me.
It's the finance aspect of it that you said next. Was I wrong?
I said I didn't even think about that.
Well, here, let me run it back. I might be wrong.
No, I'm gonna tell you. Look, the truth is, when I do my music, I'd never go in with a theme. Like it's never like I want to talk about this in a verse. So it's like I just go.
It just comes out.
When I play it back, that'd be the you know the blessed part for me from God, the spiritual aspect of it. Because I'm like, yo, I didn't even put that together like that. You know, so yeah, I'm discovering with you.
Yeah, well, let me school you. Hold on. I'm kidding. Hold on.
He ain't shooting no shots. He ain't getting no percentage in the game being sold. Just tax for the interest. Came with
your interest. You're taxing your interest, which is a percentage.
Yes.
APR is a percentage. That's where I thought you were going with that. I was like, oh, that was a nice little tie.
Oh, well, no, that is. Yeah, you know, tax brand interest type thing. Yeah.
Okay.
No, when you said percentage, though, I was over here like, huh?
Yes, you can get no percentage, and then you're talking about tax interest, which is financial, which is all based on percentages.
Duh, I'm just high, y'all. This is what you call high.
Let me break down your music for you. You're welcome. Please. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I noticed it, and I don't do bar breakdowns.
But I'm in class. I got my desk.
No limit. He ain't shooting no shots. He ain't getting no percentage in the game being sold. Just tax for the interest. Came with the bounce, but I spit like a chemist. Made the first flip, all prayer and ambition. Every day, hey, now ain't got a premise. Like every salad when most of these niggas went federal. Watch them drive when they get technical. Scars don't talk, but the pain unforgettable. Big dog status of the seat ain't selectable. Shorty said she coming, she ain't even on the schedule. Heard y'all do it for the views, I do it for the revenue. Y'all been hot for a week. I've been gone for some years, came back still ahead of you. Damn, they gon' doubt what they don't understand. They gon' mimic what they can't out plan. I know that I'm the reason that they all gotta stand. Ain't heard nothing thumbing through the band. I don't trust nobody, so your code gets scanned. Unless you got a VPN. I was at my lowest and they ain't give a damn. Even when I'm up high, but the place still land. I bet I do. Little little chick with a man, I'm cool just knowing that I can. I bet I do. Cover 10 out of 10, she don't know me, but she claims she a fan. I bet I do. Watch me walk away from my bag, it's sunshine that I didn't plan. I bet I do. I grew up on a block that was louder than the church, and the second gunshot hit louder than the first. When the preacher in the bin, but your brother need word. You begin to lose faith when your trust get burned. But a homie that you trust might slide for a check, but the one who got caught gon' die for respect. The plug might front you just to hide you in debt. Revenge comes slow when it land is fair. Get you in and connected. Look, he don't want the work if it's stepped on. Seen a real term fate. Same way I don't want love if it's forced or slept on. No return go when the heat got brushed on. If you a big stepper, I'm a motherfucking Flintstone. Never played it safe, never fought it when the wind blown. Just the beat packs at the back.
You caught it? I say you caught it. You caught it.
It depends on which part you're telling me that I caught, because I just started laughing because I heard the Flintstone bar with the big step in.
I was talking about. Yep.
The Flintstone big step in. You call me. Yep. I was like, that's why I paused it. I was like, you not just drop some bedrock bars. Bedrock
morning
bars.
Rubble. You caught that. Made me so happy that you caught that bar.
I catch. Okay, so look, this sounds like I'm gonna be like toot. I'm not, but no, I catch a lot during, but I don't feel the need at this exact moment to pause it for everything.
Respect.
If that makes sense. I do on like my videos, but on this is more, we're just vibing because this beat is nasty.
Thank you.
In the best way, like nasty, like, yeah. You know,
I feel like I'm in a music video right now.
We're running back the bedrock bars. Let's go.
I don't want love if it's forced or slept on. No return go when the heat got brushed on. If you a big stepper, I'm a motherfucking Flintstone. Never played it safe, never fought it when the wind blown. Just the beat packs at the back with the flip phone. They gon' doubt what they don't understand. They gon' mimic what they can't out plan. I know that I'm the reason that they all gotta stand. Ain't heard nothing thumbing through the band. I don't trust nobody, so your code gets scanned. Unless you got a VPN. I was at my lowest and they ain't give a damn. Even when I'm up high, but the place still land. I bet I do. Lady little chick with a man, I'm cool, just knowing that I can. I bet I do. Kirk 10 out of 10, she don't know me, but she claims she a fan. I bet I do. Watch me walk away from my bag, it's sunshine that I didn't plan. I bet I do. Y'all, king shit, nigga.
Hey.
Let it ride out.
Hey. Look at the end. I jump off of this thing like Mario jumping off a brick. Right there at the end. Thank you so much.
Well, let me just say, wait a minute. There we go. Ooh, there. Those polka dots were like not it. I'm sorry.
It's all good.
It's my fault. I didn't have a better background prepared. But no, that's the thing. Is it's like you're good at making music. You're amazing at making music.
Thank you.
And the more you listen to it, the more you catch. The more you catch, the more you understand. The more you understand, the more it kind of makes sense, and it just kind of falls into place. And it's like, damn, he really said that.
No, I appreciate that. Like, and I'm in a wave too where I'm trying to like I got a lot of bar music that I have coming out, but I'm trying to like tiptoe the line a little bit with vibe and bars. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of the music with 808s, it's like you don't want to be in there having with it like what they used to say with a dictionary. But at the same time, I want to slide a few things up in there. But for the most part, yeah, I couldn't get away from being Blitz and throwing some bars up in there. You know, I had to step on them like a Flintstone. You know what I'm saying?
I bet I do.
Bet I do. You know, dad jokes are the best thing to use if you want to make metaphors and raps. By the way, that's a pro tip.
Well, you know, with considering that my next step in life is pursuing a rap career.
You know what? You know, I charge about I give my hourly rate if you need some bars.
Well, let's be serious. Okay, we're slight name drop just because I mean my best friend is Cliff Beats. So
shout out to Cliff too. It's Cliff Code.
Yeah. No, he's awesome. I told him yesterday, I was like, I know this morning actually. I was like, you know King Blitz. He's like, yeah, I met him. I was like, I know, I saw a picture and stuff. And he's like, yeah, he's good people. I was like, I know, right? And he's like, all right, cool. That's cool. And then yeah. But anyway,
man, doing this thing.
I was like, there's a duck on the roof, and I sent him a picture.
Oh yeah. All right. No, then now I gotta now you gotta I'm gonna write a verse and he gonna write a verse.
I'm just saying, like I dissed him and I wrote.
I'm playing. You my homie, bro. It's all. I don't want no smoke, bro. I'm just joking. It was a joke.
I dissed him. I literally dissed him. I made a whole video and everything. I just made a lyric video. I didn't rap it because I don't do the vocal part of it, but I did. Hand to God, it's called Clifficus, and it's for when he hit his 300,000. But yeah, I dissed him. Ask anybody in the chat; they know I did. Like it was a thing.
You got it's online.
It is. It's on my channel. But yeah.
Yeah, I need you to send me that.
No, but here's the thing: is that I know that you've done good music. You make good music. You've got everything it takes. And you were right when you said that there is a line you have to kind of, I don't want to say straddle, but sort of kind of like dip your toe over and come back. And that is between the vibey and the bar heavy. Because personally, and this is just my opinion, but I think that a lot of people lean so far into lyrical bars, they go so deep into it that they can't take off, and they're like, why? My bars are amazing. And it's like, because it's not catchy, it's not memorable. Nobody wants to hear you read off the dictionary again and again. Like, I heard it the first time, that was fire. And then the next time you're like, oh, I'm going to go for a more catchy song. I'm going to go for a more vibey song, something I can bump in my car, you know? Yeah,
that's what it's about sometimes, because you know, when you're younger and trying to be a creative in the music scene, you're super gun-ho on being the best lyricist if that's what you're trying to do. But when you understand the business acumen of it, you start to develop, and it becomes, at first it's like, oh man, I ain't finna switch who I am and it's like, bro, it's not that. It's literally just being able to maneuver in different arenas. You know what I'm saying? That's all. Being able to say, hey, if you're a professional at this, I can also create in this space. Create music, obviously, that you want to create, but I'm saying all this jibber jabber to say, when I make music that's like this, I genuinely just want you to enjoy it. It's all about, for me, it ain't even remembering the hardest bar, just remembering the vibe that you had when you were able to go, I bet I do. You know what I'm saying? You can walk away from that and go like, man, that's how I feel today. Like, you know? So, yeah.
Well,
It's
and
important.
Wallflower said it loses replay value if it goes over too many hits. It's not just that though. If it makes me think too hard, sometimes I am just not in the mood.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just want like a sound that's going to sound like something I want to hear that day. Or if I'm in the gym, I don't need to sit here. Like, for example, I added a locksmith to my gym playlist and then I took him off.
Oh, why?
I was like,
lyrical.
It's too much. It's too much because I'm literally, I need the hype, the vibe. Like I'm in the gym. Like
when I'm in the gym, I listen to Ignorance. I'm just going to tell you the truth. It's not like kill Ignorance, but like it's just
I have
get this money. Oh, it's like that type of stuff.
I have Fetty Wap is on my my gym playlist.
I said, hey, what's up? Hello.
It's not Trap Queen. It's the one with the numbers. I always forget. 679. No.
Oh, you said 67.
Yeah. Don't. I have a 12-year-old. Don't.
I have a 16.
No, I can't with it. I cannot with it. I'm like, she's like, eh. I'm like, it's not funny.
And I'm sitting there going, what is it? No, what is it though?
Anytime you're like, well, I don't know, maybe like what time we're gonna go, like 6 or 7. I'm like, every single time. Jared, you've got a kid that age too. So I'm just saying. But no, I've got like Fetty Wap. I have Falling in Reverse. I've got
me too.
I have Electric Cowboy, of course. I've got.
You got to put me on that one.
Oh. I was sitting here thinking, don't tell me that because don't think I won't play. And chat can tell me if I should play We Are the Moves while you're right here.
Listen to me. If I listen to Kenny Rogers, then I listen to Tupac. Then I go listen to some who is that guy? I get Stevie Wonder. Then I listen to some Falling in Reverse. Then I got a couple Will Smith songs I like from the Lost and Found album only. Don't judge me.
Well, see, have you ever seen those reels with a guy? It's usually a guy, but they're like, oh, something about like my playlist is all over the place. You think I'm kidding? And then he's like crying to Taylor Swift. And then he's like rocking out to Five Finger Death Punch. Like,
yeah, no, I ain't seen that one. I got some like, but you know what? I got to give YouTube credit. I have to give, because I wasn't listening to Ram Jam Black Betty, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At all. I wasn't open to that. And then when that got put onto it, I was like, yo, Black Betty, like now I'm like, this is the, you know what I'm saying? So at YouTube and the followers putting me onto a lot of music definitely transformed my ears, man, for sure. And I'm tuned into a lot more and I can appreciate it a lot more. There's so much more that you can vibe to, man, besides money, clothes. Shout out to my guy Tip, but you know what I'm saying.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, as a female that enjoys metal and rap, like I've got, there's Falling Reverse, Papa Roach. That was a fire concert. Then you've got, of course, I can't. There's the Tom one right there. Wait, there it is. Personalized.
Okay, I got Tom over. Okay, you're just gonna flex on me like that. I respect it.
Well, all of these, you can't see them all. If you can see down at the bottom, you can probably see it better. But this entire wall is full of albums, and I've gotten them personally from all of the artists. I know most of them except for like 2, and including this wall as well. So it's all literally autographed and sent to me by the artists, if not like, some of them personalized. I've got personalized autographed with like with a pic up in this one.
Requests. I got some requests from you. I need some autograph, and you seem like the girl to go to because you get them, obviously.
Dude, honestly, content creators and artists call me out of the blue. Just the other day, I had one call. I'm like, do you know somebody who does a really good lyric video? And I'm like, not recently. Like, it's been probably like 2 years since I was really in that space where I was like helping people figure out other people who would help them with lyric videos. Yeah. But they're like, hey, do you know, or hey, do you think you can like hit up so-and-so? And I'm like, they're like, I know you don't usually do that. I'm like, you're right. There's a reason that I don't do that because, there's like a line.
I got relationships with them and I ain't gonna be
there's a line. Yeah, but that's the thing though, is it's like, there's all different types. There's metal, there's rap, there's like just plain rock, I guess. There's independent, there's non-independent. I mean, all of the only people that are on this wall that I don't know personally would be NF is one of them. And let me think.
For sure.
Who else? Prof, but he invited me to the concert in Dallas. I just couldn't make it. Prof.
Lo siento, I just ain't got put on to the music yet, dog.
I know. I'm just
that
like,
was a curious face. That wasn't a dish. It was a curious.
No,
face.
I'm like, oh my gosh, you would absolutely love Prof.
Yeah, I just don't want to. I don't want somebody to accidentally show that clip. He's like, look, bro, he was this. No, bro, I don't know. I was just surprised. Like, who?
No, for real. But he's fire. He's done songs with Ren as well, and
oh, dope.
He's unique. But he's the only one I haven't met in person. Most of them I've either met in person, talked to on the phone, or I run part of their Discord or something. But no, what I'm saying is like there's all these different genres and all these different people that have met through YouTube and through just being a part of communities and having my own community. And you know the easiest way to get in touch with people?
What's that?
Reach out.
Oh. I mean, my method ain't working. My reach out game sucks.
Well, there's a mutual friend who's going to be one of my next interviews, actually, that you were just commenting on their post. They're in Sports Illustrated and all that stuff. That person, if you know, you know. But and I see you commenting on his posts, and I'm like,
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, he's already agreed. He's just waiting until a lot of this stuff that he's announcing drops.
That's what's up.
Yeah. So I'm just saying, like the network.
I seen Michael Jackson when I was 13. Nah. That's my only flex.
I saw
my only flex.
I saw the Backstreet Boys when I was 15.
What was that like?
It was a teenage dream. Like
I remember seeing Cisco from Drew Hill and hit one of the Drew Hills on.
But my next concert was ICP, so like,
okay,
you know, I was all over the place.
Yeah.
Then I didn't go to any until I went to Falling in Reverse, and now I go consistently, but usually to smaller venues because I meet the artists because I usually know somebody who's performing.
No, for sure.
So I go hang out with the band.
I went to a Dax concert.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he made me feel pretty cool. He was on stage just like pointing. He was just like,
well, I went in Denver and met Knox Hill, Black Pegasus, Joey Sparks, Truth was there, Keto was there, Victus was there, all these independent artists.
What is that like when you in like that atmosphere, like, you know, and
well, I know
you got there off of music. Like off of reviewing music and, you know.
Well, I've interviewed or am really close friends. I've been to Vegas with some of them already. I've been on vacation a couple of times with like Truth and Keto and them. I've hung out with them. Truth's met my mom and my kids. Like, so like we're super close, but meeting the rest of them, we've talked, we've been, you know, in contact for quite a really long time. I've interviewed most of them, to be honest. The only elusive one is Knox Hill, but that's okay. That's okay because I just feel like at this point I've kind of given up. I told him that too when I was to his face. But no, like it's really cool because you know all the artists and I know them personally. So it was different for me because this is the first time I went somewhere and I was recognized.
Just get ready for it to start happening to you a lot more often at this rate. And you ain't never thought about like you sound like, you know, you could be a record label owner. You know so many people.
I do, and networking is my superpower. But here's the thing, though, is that I just really like to pick everybody's brains.
Man.
I want to have the conversation. I want to know what makes you tick. That would be great. I'd be like, meow. Ew. That's what I was gonna say about when I originally started with. I'm white. Surprise. Who knew? Is that music that people have an expectation if I like rap is they expect me to like this female rap. And I'm like, oh, at Snow the Product, maybe? Like I can Lex Bratcher, like people like that. Oh. But when it comes to like these mainstream big time artists that are like waving their stanky legs around, I have no interest. Plus I'm old. So I finally get to blame it on that.
You know, I'm at the age now where I'm going, what the hell are y'all listening to? What is this? Like, what is he saying? Hold on, huh? Play that back. What is he like? What son? What? Back in my day, we had Nelly. I'm even going to D4L. I'm like, you know, you know, all that we had Crank That Soldier Boy. That was the worst of the worst at the time, but it was the best at the same. But man, now it's just shimmy.
You can't say shimmy shimmy because that makes me think Busta Rhymes.
Oh yeah, okay. Oh woo-ha.
Stolen check.
Man, while you playing random, him and Missy Elliott would make a great versus battle.
Oh, yes, absolutely. I'm Bruce. Because
you got to think like they music, was just vastly different at the. I mean, like they share certain similar characteristics in terms of just trying to be outward with it, like taking it there.
Like Missy Elliott is notorious for some of her big, huge, big hits, right? But that wasn't like the meat of what she did. Like that was just the memorable. You heard it in passing, and everybody's like, "Well, this is great." She was very lyrical. She was very like in your face and stuff like that. She was a true MC, as far as I'm concerned. Now, she's a legend. But some people, all they think of is like her in that blow up costume.
Hey, I want to be that for Halloween one year.
You want to be Missy Elliott?
Yeah, just the blow up bag. I mean, a garbage bag. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, I mean, hey, I think you can pull it off.
Yeah, I'm already.
Ironically, that person I was talking about just mentioned me in their story because I mentioned them first. Just my see,
you see how the universe work.
Yeah,
y'all see how the universe works.
I mentioned it, and he was like, his what is it? Your nose is tingling, or your ears, or your toes? I don't know. Whatever, something's tingling. But
now you finna get all tingling ads when you scroll down your Instagram.
Ew,
your iPhone is listening.
Androids know better. I promise. People think,
you lucky.
Well,
I still ain't made I ain't made the switch yet.
I was going to switch the other way because I have artists and content creators who want to like people send me their songs. They send me the not the stems, but they send me like the rough, like pre-mixed version to say, hey, just listen to this and tell me what you think. I get that all the time with some artists. We'll just say that. And they want to send it to me, but I have to I don't have an iPhone, so they can't just shoot me the file. Apparently, I guess that's a thing with iPhones. I didn't know that.
Yeah, you can just you can even copy and paste the MP3.
Well, that's what I'm saying is I don't have that. So people are like, oh, well, how am I supposed to get it to you? I'm like, pigeon? I don't know. Like, what do you want?
Pigeon.
Sing it in the phone. Like they're on the phone with me. I'm like, just wrap it now.
No.
You want rough? Okay.
See now you just made a great ad on why I don't need to switch.
No, but that's why they're telling me I should go to iPhone for that reason, because like I said, I network a lot. But then what happens is I think about it, I'm like, man, I really need to. And then there's this lull where I don't actually need to transfer any files or do any of that stuff. And then so I drop it, spend the money on other stuff, and then I turn around and it becomes an issue again. And I'm like, come on now. But I have a mini iPhone, but it's like this big. I'm like,
did they get y'all AirDrop or any form of that yet on Android?
No, I don't think so. I can drop it to my computer, and that's about it. And I was like, heck yeah, let's do this.
Yeah.
I was going to get into a new topic, but give me 1 second.
I was about to say,
I'm going to be right back.
Too, but I didn't want to be like, I'll give you a second.
I always have to go pee. Like if 45 minutes in, I have to pee. Like it's just a thing.
Yeah, come on. I got you. I'll talk to your audience. How y'all doing? You know what I'm saying?
You're right back.
Welcome to the Cat is Gone show. She went to go, do her 1, 2. Well, 1. Hopefully it ain't 1 and 2. Or it ain't 1 plus 1. Then that'll be the 2. Anywho, how y'all doing today? Talk to me in the chat. We got Wildflower LOLN. Send anywhere is awesome. Is an awesome app for that. Ears ringing. What did I do today? I woke up today. Hopped out the bed. I turned my swag on. But when you're 30 plus, the swag don't just automatically get on. I have to stretch out. And then I made some breakfast with my kids. And now I'm here. Got a flight to catch. All that other stuff. I don't know. Y'all talk to me. Howdy. Where you from, Small Fox? That name sounds really appropriate with that howdy. Hey, Flower. What do you think of the crew out at TaylorMade? I don't know about that crew. Oh no, y'all, she's back. Hold on, wait. She's back. Don't tell her all the stuff we were saying.
Hey, chill rock. I see you. What's
Don't
up?
tell her none of the stuff we were
My
saying.
friend?
She can't hear. Can she hear me yet? She can't hear me yet, y'all. Hold on. Yeah, don't tell her that. Yeah, so God is good. And I woke up and went down and I'll just play.
I'm gonna write down some of the I'm seriously, and for no other reason that you don't have to do a single thing with it, but I'm gonna write down the couple that I say, oh, you don't know, oh, you have never heard. I'm gonna send you some.
Please
and do what you want with it. Listen on your own time or not, whatever you want to do. I just think that there's some artists that you might be interested in just from what you've said.
No, I need to. I need to collab more. I'm tired of rapping by myself, y'all.
Oh, I know people. Have you tried out Goatworthy? Is a really, really good one. I think you guys might
Goatworthy?
Yeah. Chat, tell me if I'm wrong.
I just want to collab with some dope people. I feel like a dinosaur coming back into the game. And if I'm being honest, man, this run is for my kids.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know this was supposed to be my retirement year in terms of me pursuing artistry full time. But I was in the car with my son last year, and I played him a song. He goes, "Dad, it's really nice, but you're never gonna release it." I'm just like, "Wow, if you realize
I bet I do."
Exactly. I should have said that. That would have been perfect. Yeah, appreciate that. But yeah, so when he said that, it was just kind of like, wow, y'all old enough now to be able to see that Daddy really can do. Like, I really do this. Like, I ain't no. They think I'm old, but for sure. So yeah, this run is for them. This run is really man, something that I want my kids to be able to see and be able to, take away a whole lot from. I think that they can. My daughter, she's gonna, how do I say this? Take my position. She's she's about to be the hip hop artist of the year in the next couple of years for sure. But yeah, anywho, I'm rambling. But this run, man, is personal. It's nonstop drops. Like, I may have a song drop tomorrow. I don't know. Like, we don't know. I just shot a video. I was supposed to shoot a video today, but I double booked and all this other stuff. But I shoot a video next weekend, and I shoot a video. Like, I'm just not stopping. You could have put
me off.
What you mean?
You could have put me off.
No, look, because you could have put me off. Okay.
I'm just what I'm saying is like, I'm open. I'm pretty much, I work from home. I do everything from home. Like, leaving my house is like, I went to Home Depot to get some flowers yesterday. I'm obsessed, by the way. Like, it's a problem. Somebody needs to send help. I buy too many flowers. And it's there on my porch because I don't go anywhere. So I sit on my porch and I look at my pretty flowers. Like, that's, man, and I come in here.
Look, I just started. You'll be surprised. Start going to little comedy shows and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, no. Here, guess what? Remember what one of my worst fears is?
Embarrassed in public.
Yeah, so I love watching Matt Rife and stuff like that, but I'm terrified.
Well, let me go with you.
And they'll be like, and I'll be like, I would die. I would just go into a puddle and die.
What if we like switch your face or something like?
I mean, I could do that. Like, put the whole Jim Carrey mask on.
Yeah. Then go in there. You wouldn't even care at that point. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, we can make it a thing. I want to be somebody else too.
Everybody I loved it. It was hard, but everyone was kind and nice to me. Did I pull it off? Was that a Jim Carrey?
What accent will I use? I don't know. I probably talk real country. I'd just be like this. Howdy.
Respect my authority. Respect it. I'm just saying.
Went straight South Park. That's crazy.
Well, if there's anyone that I know personally that you would want to collab with, let me know, and I'll get the conversation going. Because obviously there's Truth, there's Keto. I know Black Pegasus. I know Goatworthy, obviously Manny. There's more. I'm just saying, like, I play games with some of them, which is what's fun. What do you?
Yeah, I'm trying to get some of them collabs.
It took me a second. I didn't even notice because I'm all like, well, who else can I mention? I was trying to be like straightforward. Like, if you want these people,
like,
and you're like in the camera.
I want to work. No,
Well,
man. No,
here's the
seriously,
thing.
it's, I got some collabs, a few of them dropping, but yeah,
Well,
I
I
just
just
want to test my skills up against some of the best talent, man.
yeah. No, that's awesome, I think. And that's something that I, do quite often is have you met Ted?
Mm-hmm.
And then walk away. Like, have you met King Louis? Here we go. Have fun. And I walk away. Like,
Yep.
y'all
Yep. They
talk.
turned that into a business. Is all I'm saying. Y'all look, Tailcat turned into a business. Look,
I've been told that a million times.
Middleman. Come on,
told me
that's a
that.
talent.
Keto told me that in I think 2022 or 2023 on my
At
birthday.
least get a percentage off the song.
He said you need to be in music in some capacity, like not promoting necessarily, but not and not managing necessarily, but not. He's like, you need to be part of it. And I'm like, I just like helping people. I like seeing people succeed and reach their goals and dreams.
I can see it happening.
I just really like that for people. And I like to say I got to be a part of that and watching them do amazing things and, doing what they love, right? And collabing with each other. It just makes me feel, good.
That is genuinely one of my the greatest feelings ever, man. Just watching somebody accomplish something that they wanted to, man. That's an indescribable feeling for sure.
Especially if you've kind of been on the journey with them and you know where it's coming from and you know that.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. And you've been like, you're like shaking your pom-poms. You're like, yeah, shaky.
Ain't got no pom-poms, but
I don't either, but like I have an imagination. Okay. We're going to switch gears and I'm going to segue. Are you ready? This is going to be a really, really, really cool segue. Let's go. I'm going to associate it with something that I did so that it seems relatable. And then I'm going to go in and ask you some hard questions. How about that?
Let's get it.
All right. So when I first started this channel in 2022, it was a podcast, audio only, transitioned to video. I had a co-host. He moved on to do other things and I took over. Obviously, it's been the same channel, which is my name. So it was obviously meant to be. I've done like 170 plus interviews, artists, authors, all these things, right? And then all of a sudden in June last year, I switched gears, completely switched gears. And I'd started doing reactions because, I mean, why the hell not, right?
Yeah, but why not? You
exactly.
literally, like to help artists,
Yeah, why not? Because, people, they are asking me for my opinion in the background. And I was like, you know what? I have things to say and people want to hear, if they want to hear it, click it. If they don't, okay, click off.
You're
I don't know. So I did I was doing interviews and I still do them, obviously. But then I started doing reactions. Here's the thing. You have multiple channels.
Yeah,
you have a music channel and I
got my Kingdom Reacts.
There it is. And here's the thing. I asked my mother right before this. I asked her, I was like, hey, do you know him? She's like, I'm not sure. I don't always pay attention to people's names, which is valid. My mom is 70.
A lot of people over there don't even know my real name at all.
Well,
like Kingdom. I'm like,
yeah, that's it. I have people call me X-Cat.
I had this lady walk up on me in Golden Corral. She was like, you're the Kingdom. I was like, huh? She's like, no, you're Mr. Kingdom. I was like, yeah. I watch YouTube. I was like, yeah.
Well, the reason I asked her is because your content on that channel is specifically something that she would watch.
Yeah.
She's a lot more into that than I am, for sure. I don't make content on it. However, I'm very opinionated on it for what that's worth. You ended up there. I jumped into reactions because fuck it, why not, right?
Right.
You ended up there because you actually came to a complete realization in your own life that brought you to a place where now you make content that people don't expect from someone who looks like you.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
You want me to bust the bubble?
Yeah.
I'm conservative. And you know what I mean? Like I rock what's going on in the Trump administration and all that. And in doing that, I lost so many people.
I believe it.
So many people, but I understand, I was there at one place, but yeah, at one point in time, but yeah, it's just like years of time spent building with certain people and building memories and all that get reduced to you're nobody. It just happened that fast.
And I could see that happening just because in my experience on the platform behind the scenes helping people out, there was a very, very, very niche type of reaction that people flock to, especially when conservative content would come out, conservative independent artists, let's just say, conservative topics and things of that nature. And you are the personification of who everyone wants to watch because it doesn't make sense, right? Because you have a whole group of people who are like, well, no, you're supposed to think and do this because, right? Because of something that has nothing to do with your accomplishments or who you are as a person. That didn't come out right, but you know what I mean? Like it was your parents' accomplishment, technically. Let's be real here. You had no control over. However, you're required to think and act a specific type of way and hashtag certain things. And then you have the other side who's like, wait, I think that's what I would expect to see from you as well. I want to see how you're going to respond to this, considering that like you're breaking from the norm, which really I don't think is as much of a shocker anymore as it was a couple years ago. It's more
common, I'm gonna say a few years ago, it was definitely on the platform. It was like, wow, we have Black individuals coming on here actually saying things that not just white people been saying, but universally in the US, we've all been able to agree to. And we're hearing this individual actually speaking the same realm is pretty surprising. So, I'll say about 2-3 years ago, but now it's becoming a lot more common. And, I also see a lot of people in my space trying to use certain things a little too much or disassociate themselves like they ain't Black when they describing Black people, all that type of stuff. So, I try to be very mindful and keep a moral compass when I'm presenting this information for sure.
And see, here's the thing is that we have been pushed into this space where we're not allowed to comment on anything that we don't emulate ourselves. Right? Like I can't comment on a blonde, like somebody that's blonde because I have dark hair, like that type of vibe. I'm white. I can't talk about anybody that is Black, anybody that's Asian. I'm not allowed to say any, of all people, I'm not allowed to say anything because I'm white. Like I'm
according to modern society.
Yeah. That just in and of itself means that everything I say is wrong unless I'm agreeing with somebody else, like as if I'm not allowed to have my own opinions. But here's the thing.
It's weird.
I do like to see, for example, I was recently watching content that was someone that had escaped from North Korea. And she went on, who's it? Sean Ryan, is that who it is? Who does a bunch of, I don't know. He does a lot of stuff with like veterans and things. But anyway, she told her entire story. And it was one of the most moving things I've seen in a long time. And she's like, United States, wake up, because, she came from super socialist, all this. I like hearing her opinion on that situation because she was there and it's obviously something that my brain can process. However, from her perspective, it just gave it all that nuance and all that information and all of that, like I said, perspective.
Because it's that lived experience.
And that's why I like when I watch your content, I like it because it's that whole, just because they're Black and I'm Black, or I'm white and they're white, or whatever the case may be, doesn't mean I have to just like be on their side. If you're acting a fool, you're acting a fool. I don't care what you look like. Right?
Point blank period. I think
if you're out of line, you're out of line.
I think having that type of criteria on the skin color is just odd to me.
Yeah. I mean, because it's not like you accomplished it, is what I'm saying.
It's literally, I had no choice. And I tell people all the time, I love being Black. Don't get it twisted. I think everybody should love who they are, but I had no choice in it. My mom, my dad was like, yo, that man look good because I ain't too bad myself. And then, they did what they did. And then boom, I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't in there like, what, God, forehead, make it a little bit big. I wasn't doing none of that. So, as I grew older and started to just mature, man, I don't know. I started realizing I was being forced to believe. I was being emotionally manipulated to believe a certain kind of way. And anytime I shifted out of that, I was literally crucified for it. And that's what made me go, whoa, like, why are y'all telling me not to? I'm going to go see for myself. You know what I'm saying? And usually when you go see for yourself, you'll be surprised. It's a whole lot that they didn't want you to see. But just to wrap all that up, my awakening just became when I was in a car with this woman. And we was just ride in the Uber. She was taking me home. long story short, the radio was talking about Trump or whatnot. After it wrapped up, she asked me about Trump, and I was like, "Oh, he's racist. He's this, that, and the third." And that was just me. That was like my immediate response. And then she goes, "Well, tell me one thing that he said." And I was just like, "Everything." You know, typical, right? I was like, everything he said. She was like, "Well, you know, just give me one thing." I was like, everything. So then she ended up calling me a word that I didn't like. And I was just like, she was like, "What if I called you this?" And I was like, "I'm not that. I don't even play them type of games." She was like, "But you don't have no proof, and you calling somebody this, I have no proof." And I was like, "You know what? Did you?" Then I left, and then I was watching news networks that was feeding me what I wanted. And I was like, yeah. And then I ended up watching something that he did live. And then I went back to the network that I was getting my information from. And I caught myself going, he didn't say that. He didn't say that. Wait, no, I watched it. I don't even like him, but he didn't say that. Wait, he didn't say that either. Wait. And that's when it became, oh, whoa, what's happening here? So yeah, that's how my awakening became.
Well, and I mean, it takes bravery because that's what you touched on is the whole, how do I put it? Like shaming people into agreeing, because otherwise you'll be ostracized from the people that are in your community, period. You know, same with like, that's why I don't have a community. That's why I just stay home. I don't have to worry about it. But like, no, for real. Because, for example, I'll give you, this is a really off the wall example, but like, for example, specific artist music. You guess who? I have heard a lot of the music. Do I like everything? No. Have I told him to his face? Yeah. I'm like, this one compared to this one. Oh, this one's badass. I'm like, nah, actually, I prefer that one. But okay.
No, for
and
sure.
He's like, really? Yeah, really. Just because you're a fan doesn't mean you have to like everything that somebody does. Just because that you appreciate, for example, what Trump can do for the country and what he's doing. He's a businessman, and he is doing more than anybody else put together, pretty much. And he's actually doing it.
But people are surprised though to find out that there's things that you may disagree with.
No, like, exactly.
What? You just blunt. I'm like, no, bro. I have some issues. Like, I was
gonna say, I don't feel like by supporting someone, I support the takes that I have on what I think is good or bad for the country, for the world, whatever. I have my opinions, and I have to pick the person that most closely aligns with where I feel that would do best for the future for my kids. Right. Amen. So where they're going to be in 25 years, I don't want them to be in like a socialist country. I don't want that. What I want is I want them to be responsible, to take ownership, to own their mistakes, to pay their debts, to not get into debt if possible, like the whole 9 yards, right?
Yeah, be a productive member of society.
Right. And I don't think that is conducive. I don't think that the narrative, from like 3 years ago is conducive to that future for my children. I think that it, social media promotes laziness. It promotes low attention span. It promotes hateful crap. Bullying.
It validates vile, rhetoric. It validates, how do I say, immature takes and impulsive behavior. Yeah, it manipulates people in all different types of ways. Emotionally, the biggest thing though, emotionally is tied into all that, and we know what happens when they got you emotionally. That's control.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I completely agree with you. And that's the thing is I have this whole thing, and I have to keep myself from going down rabbit holes because I do. I have this whole thing where I completely hands down believe that there is a long-term plan. I believe that there is manipulation at the highest level. They're playing games that we don't even know the rules to, and that we're not even participating in the same stadium in. Like they're playing these games, high-power games that have nothing technically to do with us.
That's beyond my understanding at that.
That's what I'm saying. Like there is it's almost like a layer of humanity. There's the people here on the ground that are kind of living their day to day. And then there's this group of people who they don't speak like hourly. They don't understand hourly wages. They understand power, the power dynamic, like stuff like, I forgot the word, your heritage, like who, who begat who, right? That kind of thing. And there are rules that just, they don't apply to them. And I feel like there is the same with those war rooms that they plan out all of these situations. I truly believe that social media, AI, all of it has been kind of put together in a way that is putting us on the train track, like chugging forward into where our attention spans are low or morals are low. our
I mean,
accountability
we got to think
is
about it.
low.
Anytime we try to do anything we try to counter anything immoral or detrimental to our mental, physical, anything in America is always being met with some level of, oh, if they do this, this is going to happen. You got Kennedy trying to just literally say, hey, look, bro, we want to eat better. And it's like, oh, he's never been a doctor. He's trying to kill it. It's like, just for wanting to eat better. So yeah, to your point.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's like I feel like there's a long game that is beyond my comprehension, and I am not going to even pretend like I understand it. However,
Yeah.
what I really respect, and I respect this wholeheartedly about you, are people that they stick to their convictions. They do their best to be the best person they can. They don't encompass other people's values and beliefs. They encompass their own and they put those forward. They offer a different perspective or an opinion so that people can maybe hear it, maybe think about something a different way. I'm really big on that. And
Yeah,
that's why I love the stuff that you do, because I know that there's going to be, like, let's say, for example, there's going to be a video, but you're going to be talking about it from a different perspective from mine, which is what I need, is to have like other opinions and other, inputs. But you're not going to necessarily go all in or all out. You're not going to be like,
I'm glad you said that, because that's what I did not want to do. Like I said, I see in my niche a lot of times people get the most numbers just by becoming somewhat radicalized. And I'm not saying it like they're completely wrong in it, but for me, I wanted to make sure I make content not only to feed my base, obviously, but to also, if somebody comes in and they completely disagree when they watch it, I'm not talking down to them. You know what I'm saying? Now, don't get me twisted. I do have my moments. Something dumb happened. I'm going to call it out. I'm gonna definitely be like, I'm not saying I never do it. I'm just saying I don't do it in such a volume that I feel like people can't listen or wouldn't be willing to give it a chance. That's my whole thing. And then I'm trying to lean more towards just presenting the information versus giving my full-on opinion now. It's more like, hey, my opinion now is showing you what I've seen versus like, this is what I think. Hey, connecting these, this is what I got out of that. That's my perspective, versus, hey, this is what I got out of that. You should think this. This is the narrative, Yeah.
I say it all the time. I really, really do. I have made this comparison, and I keep going back to it because he's one of the most controversial right now artists, which is Tom.
Yeah.
And I talk about, for example, it's my exact example that goes through my head every time I think about it, would be Taylor Swift and Tom. Okay. So Taylor Swift says, fan base, do as I say, do this or else. Or Eminem even said it. And I love Eminem. If you like this or that, then I don't want you as my fan. All right.
I'm still a fan, but it hurts.
No, I'm still a fan, but I'm not going to go out of my way to like,
same.
But Tom, he says, this is what I think. This is how I see the world. And then he goes like this. They say, this is what I think of the world. Now you better agree and go to the voting booth and do what I say. And it better match what I said. Or you're not a real fan. You're not a real, a ride or die. You're just not. How dare you take your platform and tell people what to do?
I don't know.
Give them, present information and hope that they have the intelligence to process it like an adult human being with a conscience, opinions, and a brain.
Yeah. I believe in being able to state your beliefs is one thing, but again, like you said, being able to trying to project to people what they need to think or else.
Yeah.
Come on, it's just silly. And then on top of that, how would that increase your brand interest?
Well, I mean, because that's what I can't understand. And that's, again, it's slightly beyond my comprehension, because it's something that I haven't grasped and I haven't gone down and done any research on. And so it's only like a very light opinion to say that a lot of people like support everything for the sake of just being supportive to everything. And that's when you get like the white lady allies that piss me the fuck off. They're like,
I know what you wanted to say.
I'm just saying they irritate me to no end because I am a white lady. And just because that doesn't mean that I'm like, it drives me crazy when other people are allies, or should I say, they're running the whole show on behalf of people who didn't ask them to.
You know what? I need to write that down. Who am I paying that? That's going in the video. I'm stealing that one. Say that again.
Wait, what you mean when I was saying that people that they're basically a support or they're allies for people that didn't ask them to? They're advocates for people who didn't ask it for it.
Yes. And oftentimes they actually do more hurt than help.
No, exactly.
Speaking on behalf of somebody that you don't speak to or haven't, or what's even worse, you speak to the person that you're speaking on behalf of and then tell them that what they're dealing with is not what they're dealing with.
It's that you invalidate how they feel because you know better about their world, their experience in this world.
Yeah, you're better at being them than like, man, no. Look, I'm pro people.
Yeah.
That's me all day. I love, like, you love being you. I love being me. But I'm pro people because I had no choice in this. My mom and dad chose, but that was it.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, mom and dad. Love y'all.
That's the thing, though. Is
you
this
like,
I tell people all the time, I'm like, I don't care what people do with their lives as long as I don't have to participate without my consent. Like, I don't want to see it. I don't want to be near it. You know, I don't think that straight people should be boinking in front of others, and I don't think that unless you go on cinema. Well, it used to be cinema. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you purposefully go look for that content, that's your choice, right?
Yeah.
I don't think I should, or my children should be exposed to any type of sexuality online without my express consent. Or as an adult, I want to consent. If I want to go seek that out, that's, don't kink shame me, fine. But that's my choice. The difference being is that I should not have to participate in the what.
I'm still here.
I was gonna say.
Hold on, give me a second.
He disappeared. He's like, I don't want to talk about this. I gotta go.
Hold on, I'm in. No. My camera just did what it did. The battery said, "All right." We are back.
I'm just saying, I think that people can be who they want to be, and that's fine. If you want to think that you're a muffin, okay, be a muffin. I'm not gonna treat you like a muffin. I'm not gonna put you in the window of the shop and say, yes, this is my muffin friend. Like, I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah. But I tell people, what makes your beliefs stronger than mine? If you're able to create a belief, can I not create my own?
Well, that's the thing I say too. I say it all the time. I say, just because if you're allowed to call yourself or do whatever you want or claim that you are whatever you want, I have to put up with it. Then how come I don't get to say, look, I don't want to participate in that, and then you don't have to put up with that? I'm wrong. You're not. How is it that I'm always wrong? Always, because I decide, look, I'm not here for that. Like, you do you. No. In fact, enjoy it, have fun, find other muffins to get with. Have a good time. Make a bakery.
Look, if you are he and you want to call yourself she, fine. Just what's your name? I'm just call you by your name.
Exactly.
Mr. Ma'am. That's it. Oh my God, my camera is dying. It don't want this. My camera. I ain't gonna lie. It's gonna keep doing this too. Oh man.
Fun. We can cut it short. We've been going for a minute though.
Oh man, I'm coming back though. I'm coming back. Come on, please. Here we go. When you see the green.
Hey.
There we go.
How much longer you got? Like, you think like 2.5 minutes before it dies again?
Yeah, it's gonna keep doing it. I mean, I'm willing to keep doing it, but y'all ain't gonna want to see me black. I mean, but it's kind of like a music video though,
It's like
it's like that, you know what I'm saying? Just
nobody will even know. No, I just wanted, I guess the basis of it was just to kind of get your perspective on just kind of how it is to be a person who is in that space when it comes to content, who I'm sure you catch hell, what does they call it? Race trader, stuff like that. I'm sure that you've heard.
My black card revoked.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Psych.
I'm just like, I think you can get that at Big Lots. I'm not sure.
Aisle 14, you know what I'm
saying? It wasn't meant as an insult, people in general. Just saying.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not even. We're in a world now where we have to do that.
I don't mean it if it makes any difference. I really don't mean it. Like, I always say, "Oh, I'm sorry." I'm not sorry.
But really seriously, like, what do you purchase them at? Is the point. Like, these aren't real things. These are concepts that people. These are weights that people think that they hold, and they can put the same weight in somebody else's mind. And I'm like, bro, Your criteria is not my criteria.
How
Like,
do
you
you
can
have
believe whatever that is, but what I believe is not that.
how do you have a criteria that is a list of that you have to check off in order to qualify for being something that you had no choice in that you were born as?
Man, you sound better than me. Don't get that channel popping.
No, but that's the thing though, is that ain't nobody want to hear from a middle-aged white lady. Like nobody cares. They don't want to hear what I have to say.
And be surprised. Yes, they do. We need
I'm-
all the truth we can get out here.
Well,
Please.
and that's the
No,
one.
but continue to maintain what you're doing. My fault. I ain't trying to,
One of the things that I have a real big problem with, and this is the God's honest truth, and I think honestly, because you are so well ensconced in that space and you do such a great job at it and you're super respectful in general, one of the hardest things I have to deal with is knowing where the lines are of what I can and can't say. Because as a white person, I am very limited on what I'm allowed to speak on and talk about. Now, I'm not saying that I'm allowed, like my mouth doesn't work. I'm saying to a point where I'm actually being offensive when it's not the intention at all. I get really hung up on that because obviously there's some words I'm not going to use because I just don't. Like, why would I?
Yeah.
But on the flip side, referring to someone and saying, because you're black or because I'm white, is that like people like, oh. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Because I get told constantly, like, you don't get to speak because of your race.
But they also want to include, but you're a part of the problem that they want you to fix. Hold on, give it a better. As soon as you see the green, snap. That's when you snap. As soon as you see the green. Come on. Wait, I just turned it back on and they do nothing. I think it might be dead. Oh,
I was a little bit late.
That
was a Karina moment. Have you seen that movie with Whoopi Goldberg? By the way,
I haven't.
Whoopi was awesome back in the day when she was acting.
I walked off the camera. Oh my gosh, it died. Look, y'all, I'm not doing this on purpose. I want to be here. We was having a great conversation.
It's fine. We can always do it another time. A different time.
They trying to revoke my black card, making me even blacker.
No, I was going to say they gave you one.
They just gave me my XL black.
Like, what is that color that they use in studios and stuff that is the blacks to black?
I don't even know. I was going to say matte black.
There's a specific type of black that is like the blackest that you can possibly get.
Wesley?
That's funny. Did you see it process? The hamster started running really quick and it was like a buffering second. And I was like, because I didn't know if that's what you meant. And then I was like, that's hilarious. I mean, I'm a huge fan of Demolition Man. That was my favorite one with him.
Yeah, that was it.
He was great. Yeah. When he goes to things.
I almost choked. You stupid.
It's amazing what you remember. Like that stood out to me. It was like, man, he's like, right back at it. But that was
shout out to my guy.
Yeah, I hope he's paying his taxes now. I'm just saying.
No, he should be. You know what I mean?
Better.
I want another Blade, man.
Oh my God, Blade was amazing. Blade was amazing. Okay,
so this time when I get on screen, I got to do my outro because this is.
No, I completely understand. And we can do this. We got
to do this again.
A part 2, and maybe by then I'll have dipped my toe into other types of content.
Let's talk about it, man.
I've been considering it, but nobody's asked for it, so we'll see. You Karina that. Or
at least I ain't do it what the girls be doing when they be like this. They be like, what is that? Clock it.
Oh, I don't even know. You're a little bit more hip than I am.
Anywho, while I'm on screen, I was just say this before my stuff died. I really appreciate you, Kat, and allowing me on your platform and bringing me here and allowing me to talk in all these different aspects. I truly appreciate that. I feel right at home, and I would love to do this again. Whenever, man. I got a whole lot in the works, and thank you to everybody who showed up today and gave me a listen. And my lips are chapped. I need some water, and I'm hot. And that's all I gotta say.
How red I am. No, I appreciate you. Thank you for coming on here and making this happen. We kind of planned this at the last minute, but that's what happens. It's a lot of fun, and I would love to have you back. I think that there are some topics we could get into in the nitty gritty. And if you have,
I like this because we can literally talk about anything now.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing: if you need any of those collabs, you need me to like put in a word. Let me know. Hit me up in my DMs. Let me know, and I will do what I can.
Watch you a year later from now and be like, let me call my manager. Yeah, so I need this. Watch.
No, but I really do appreciate it for you taking your time. I know you've been busy. You got this new song drop. You guys go check it out. Honestly, sincerely, I'm going to put the link in the description after the live stream. Make sure that it's all in there for everyone. And I'm going to drop a reaction to it as well.
That you do. I can't wait. Oh, I missed that. I missed getting my songs reacted to, y'all. It's been a minute. I got, it took me some time. I just got to wake everybody back up. Give me a couple months. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know what? You drop a song, you hit me up. I told you all my YouTube notifications are completely off. Yeah, and it's up to be honest. It doesn't. I'm not here for the money, to be honest.
Oh yeah, I know, but
I'm not. But on the flip side, it's not. It doesn't hurt.
Just dispute it, so I know when I see it, I can just go bloop.
Hey, no, I appreciate it because you're actually looking at your own. Matter is like the only distro company that is like super cool to me. That and Sony, they always release mine too. But other than that, you.
Oh yeah. Okay. No,
yeah, Sony. Sony's pretty cool. Yeah.
Really?
All the pentatonics and stuff get released. All of them. Sony. Yeah, you have to just appeal them or
I might have found a way to come back to reacting to music.
I'm just saying, Sony is definitely. I never have an issue.
I'm gonna need your contact list. I need you. You know what? You say you need a new phone. You got to mail it to me first with it unlocked, and then.
No, but I appreciate it. And honestly, I really would hope that you want to come back again. Anytime that you feel like you got something to get off your chesticles, you let me know. Sorry, it came out. I can't. It came out. It just popped out.
Oh wow. I'm gonna use that. This is wow.
He's like, on that note, I'm out. Like I can't.
I know, you know what?
I can't be on screen with this. No, but seriously,
I'm spirit, y'all.
I appreciate everybody being here, and I hope you enjoyed this. And I guarantee you, there's going to be a part 2. I will nag him. I promise. I'm really good at that. Trust me. Ask anyone.
Nag. I want to do it. I'm telling you.
But like that's how I am in DMs. You can ask him. I'm like,
Yep.
Hey, I made you come back.
Well, make sure I'm here. We here.
There's an eyeball. All right. Let's get off here before it lands again or cancels again. We're just having too much fun.
I know. Just like you said, about like 7 times when you're having a good conversation, y'all done dapped up like 12 times. Like, bro, I ain't dapped you up no more. I gotta go.
Yeah, no, exactly. All right. You guys, thank you for being here. Make sure you go check out his channels. He's got King Blitz for his music, and he's got Kingdom Reacts for all kinds of other cool content. He's got his new video out that I played earlier in the live, and I'll put that in the description down below. If you're watching right now, go click it. Just show him some love. Tell him Kat sent you so that I feel special and extremely important.
Oh, you are special and extremely important.
I know, but I just want them to make sure that other people know it, you know? Okay, we're out. We're leaving. We're gone. Have a great day, you guys. I'm ending it. 3, 2, super awkward, unprofessional, all that shit outro. Let's go. I'm out. Say bye.
Make around the color greens and fries, y'all.
Wait, I got to enter. I don't want an outro video. Okay, hold on.